Hi, and welcome to the Sure Show. I'm Amber, and we are here with, I think you all know, Abby, and she is going to give us some tips today about hydration while we are preparing for our 5K. So, Abby, can you tell us a little bit about hydration? What is it? Why do I need to do it?
Sure. It's really important to stay hydrated while you're working out because it keeps your joints lubricated and helps transport nutrients throughout your body. It also helps fight fatigue, muscle cramps, and dizziness. It's really good to keep water flowing throughout your muscles during exercise because it keeps them loose.
Okay, so water's so exciting. How much water should I have in a day?
On any given day, a rule of thumb that I like to follow and tell people is to take your body weight in pounds, cut it in half, and that's how many ounces you should be drinking a day. So let's say you weigh 200 pounds, you should be drinking 100 ounces of water every day. It sounds like a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot of water.
Why so much?
Well, it's important because it, like I said, it totally flushes out toxins. It's good for detox. It's good for your muscles. It's good for fatigue. It's good for your brain. It's good for your joints. Water is just a very, very important thing.
Okay, so is there a difference in how much water I should be drinking if I'm exercising versus if I'm not exercising? I need the 100 ounces a day if I'm not doing anything, or do I need more if I'm exercising?
It depends. If you're drinking, a gallon of water a day, you probably wouldn't need more for your workout, but I actually have a handout that I will be emailing to everybody. That is from the American Council on Exercise, and it says to drink 17 to 20 ounces of water 2 to 3 hours before you start exercising. That would be a typical water bottle, an Aquafina bottle, one that you buy in a 24-pack. Drink 8 ounces, so a standard glass, 20 to 30 minutes before you start exercising or during your warm-up. Warm-ups are typically between 5 and 10 minutes long, so you want to get a good half bottle of water, that's a good way to look at it, in during that time. Around 8, again, every 10 to 20 minutes of exercise, and you want to drink a full glass anywhere from right after your workout to 30 minutes following it, just to make sure that any injuries that you may experience or any muscle cramps, they can be avoided or helped by drinking more water.
Okay, so do you have any tips on water drinking, like how to make sure I'm getting my 100 ounces or the extra bit or the little bit before I work out?
Funny you should ask that. I actually brought one of my favorite toys. This is a jug of water. It is 74 ounces, 2 liters. I drink one of these every day. I got this handy little guy at Walmart for $2.65, and it's BPA free, which is really important. This is just a really good way to ensure that you're getting your 8 daily glasses of water. Since I have been doing this, I feel better. I'm not tired in the morning. I'm not tired in the afternoon. And during my workout, I do drink water, but if I go for a run or for a walk, I don't need to take it. I typically feel okay. But these are really handy. Try to monitor how much you're getting. If you're drinking 1 glass of water in the morning, 1 at lunch, and 1 at dinner, that is not enough. And it really does make a big difference in the way I feel every day. Another test you can follow is the urine test. You don't have to pee in a cup or anything.
Well, that's good.
But when you use the bathroom, if your urine is a light yellow color or kind of a pale yellow, then generally speaking, you're pretty hydrated. If it's real dark yellow or an amber color, that's a bad sign. That's a bad sign. That means you need to drink more water.
Okay. What if I don't like water? Like, I love Gatorade. Love it, love it, love it. How do you feel about the sports drinks like that?
If you are doing a real high intensity workout for longer than an hour, and high intensity meaning playing in a competitive basketball game, doing a hardcore cardio workout, or something that makes you feel like you're going to die for longer than an hour, I would suggest trying it, but if not, then water is all that you would need. Gatorade is full of sugar, full of sodium, potassium that is okay, but you might not necessarily need unless you're really working your tush off. And a lot of times on the sides, it gives serving size portions. So if you drink an entire bottle, you might be getting 2.5 times what it says on the nutrition label. So a lot of sugar and a lot of sodium that you just don't need in your body if you're doing this type of program.
Okay.
Water is the king.
So water's what's going to keep me hydrated.
Yes, water is the best for this type of thing.
How will I know if I'm dehydrated?
If you are dehydrated, that's a good question. You can go back to the urine test. If it's kind of a dark color, then you definitely want to pump more water into your system. You may feel dizzy, or you feel fatigued, or you feel hungry. You may not be sweating when you should be sweating. Dehydration happens when you're not taking in enough water and your body is trying to give off water. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you might feel lightheaded. You might feel uncomfortable. Your joints might hurt. A lot of things can happen. You can actually, if it's warm outside and you're dehydrated, you can experience things like heat stroke and heat exhaustion, and those are two big things that we want to avoid.
And so all of this, well, maybe not all of it, but you have information that you're going to send out to our viewers.
The American Council on Exercise recommendations will be emailed to everybody, as well as facts about sports drinks and how much we, as participants of this program, do not need them. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell us about hydration?
You definitely want to have enough water in your muscles, supporting your joints and supporting brain function, transferring nutrients, especially if you're new to exercise and if you're new to doing things that we'll talk about like cross training. Water is very important to help prevent cramps, dizziness, and fatigue before, during, and after your workouts.
Well, thank you, Abby. And we want to thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.